At the top, AAA, that is Hyoko and Sunset Roller Coaster, Korean Natives with Kite War. And just then, a TB classic, some trippy melodic female vocals, some cool drum pad work. 1508, Empty Handed. Tommy?
Love that song. Played a bit of a role.
Kids are
around
in bed.
the rotation.
Yep.
On the car, rolling in. Like a lot of my stuff is a certain cadence, and like we've discussed before, sometimes I need silence, sometimes I'm on the potties, and then sometimes it's like I need something that's winding and a bit slow and a bit crazy, and just that does the trick for me. That song, I love it. 1508, check him out.
Friend of the show, PTA staff member, future board member, Dylan Takanori in the studio today, has actually course corrected this episode and was just like, we kind of went to him. We were just like, man, we're actually kind of fatigued from being young fathers and young professionals. Can you write today's show for us? And he was like, yeah, you just like essentially mentioned covers and teed up an entire show for yourselves and then just wandered past it and started trying to talk about the brain.
You going to share it with me?
Mate, covers. That was it. I'm sharing it with you. So, covers that, you know how I was explaining the brain and covers of covers and covers and all that shit. Covers that are brilliant, that you didn't realise were covers songs that were just downright disrespectful to the original artist. The first one for that springs to mind is, I think her name was Birdie, and she covered Skinny Love, which is a Bon Iver track. Anytime I heard it on the radio, like in Mum's car, I'd like furious.
Mate, you've just made me reconstruct a memory
that
I had, and I hadn't revisited it for a long time. But man, so Bon Iver, my favourite, like almost artist to play on the guitar, because of he's got really unusual technique and different tunings, and that song's got this crazy tuning. I wouldn't be able to tell you, but like you have to tweak every string. Which when you're a bit of a noob like me, it's like you're gonna play a fair bit of Skinny Love before you change it. But man, I remember so vividly as well being like, what is this? This can't be anywhere near what I've been listening to. But it's going around the world.
Dan, behind the desk, could you please check? Can you stop watching the footy? Could you please check who had more streams, Birdie's cover or the original, the beautiful, the talented, the dark, the twisted Bon Iver? Another beautiful cover that I didn't realise was a cover and was actually Dylan Takanori's suggestion. And I was going to try catch you off guard and musically flex on you on this show. What have I got written down here? Heartbeats, Jose Gonzalez, featured in like, I think One Tree Hill in a Sony Bravia ad, was like a massive track. Who made the original?
The original was made by a band named The Knife.
Man, I thought I was the coolest dude in the world back when I figured that out. And I would be like, yeah, man, I prefer the, you could only imagine what I was like. Yeah, man, prefer the original. It's very DOS-coded, hey?
That is. You've been doing that to me for the last few weeks. But do you know what is interesting, and I'm very happy to announce about who told me that, is it was Bo Waters, who like epitomises
the hardest man ever.
The hardest man, who's the dirtiest footballer and the best man, smartest, most impressive
like
guy
dirty
ever.
Is in like
good
like
dirty.
Undercover, like elbow man.
Nah, like high integrity, good ethics, but just like will flatten you. Dirty's not the right word, really. Just tough and hard and brave, man. But he almost speaks to the concept behind it, where he would never be trying to tell you, but we bonded over music one time and he explained to me, he's like, mate, this is actually a cover, like let me show the original. And we had the UE boom out and he chucked on The Knife, and it was like completely not what I expected at all. Like, wow, what is this genre? And it was like something I'd never heard, and so I thought it was just so unique, and that's how I have that. And I'm very glad that I do, because after some eps like Ryder, obviously Foley, we've covered some beautiful music, and I'm learning so much, and I needed to get one back on the musical flex, man, because you've been dominating me recently.
Mate, there's a dude in the emails. I'm going to read the emails after I play the song. No, actually, I can't do that. What we're going to do, right, I got a little story for you. I was researching covers like probably a few months ago when we put the note in, and I was like, okay, what is a cover that you didn't realise? and obviously Heartbeats, Jose Gonzalez, Dylan Attack reintroduced the thought. Soft Cell Tainted Love is actually a cover. And set the scene. Masto and I, a lot of beers. I get in the Uber. This is where I do some of my best music work. Kind of like a bit of helicopter head, like swirling at the back of the Uber. AirPods in, and I go on a musical journey.
AirPods in, you're rocking one each on bilateral sides.
Oh no, he's gone. I'm running solo.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, mate,
Masso's
you
got-
dog. What do you mean?
No, the professionalism of the mic. No, Masso's gone home.
Oh, okay.
And
right,
I'm
gotcha.
headed home too. And everybody wants to rule the world. Who's it by again?
Damn, missed my second crack at getting some more cred back.
Did you guys want numbers while you're looking at that? It took me about 20 minutes to find.
Yeah, numbers.
All right.
God, this is a great show today.
Skinny Love by Birdie, since release in 2011, has had 912 million streams.
I'm about to be sick.
And then the other one has 1.9 million streams.
The other one,
Billion, you mean?
Yeah,
Bon Iver.
Yeah,
Bon Iver has 1.9,
1.9.
and the other one?
912 million.
1.9 million for the original.
Bon
not
Iver
billion.
Skinny Love.
Bon Iver Skinny Love says it has 1.9 million.
It's got to be a billion.
Oh, mate, I'm going to fact check the fact checker.
Yeah,
eh? 1.9 million. I reckon Tom accounts for half of that.
Yeah, man,
Are you
legit.
missing another 3 zeros and it's a billion?
No? Oh, I'm not, according to this, let me fact check the fact check. But
Mate, what? Okay, I'm going to go back to my story of being pissed in the back of an Uber.
Yes.
Man, and sometimes and then I'll get into bed and Lauren will be like, "Fast, so how was your night?" I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine. And I'll like start melting Black Sabbath in my ears or whatever. Anyway, Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I was like, I haven't listened to that for ages. And I banged it in my AirPods and I was like, holy shit, this is the greatest song of all time. Like I dead set think this is the best song of all time. Like viewing it from a popularity, a pop lens, a creativity lens, a layering lens, instrumentation, all of it. Like I dead set think this is the best song of all time. So I'm doing research on the covers and I see Soft Cell and I'm like, oh yeah, actually, stop. What sounds like Soft Cell? It's Tears for Fears. Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Well, mate, with that cell,
So
there's no way I can say anything.
No, we have
Take
to-
me to the track right now, man. You just told me this is going to be the best track in
I-
the world.
I know. I think it is. I want to do Heartbeats, The Knife, into Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Tears for Fears.
I'm all ears, brother. Let's go.
I'm just going to correct myself quickly before we disappear.
Oh, bro, I'm just
I've
talking about
got-
the greatest song of all time. You're like, hey, pause
Yeah,
1 second.
well, I mean, yeah, well, according to Spotify, probably the actual source. I'm just going off Spotify numbers. No, by Bon Iver, 717 million.
Right, so it's still
So
taking
200.
an L.
200 million shy.
So Birdie has covered this man's song. I hope there's royalties going that way. Anyway, Heartbeats, Heartbeat. Heartbeats, The Knife, into the greatest song of all time. We'll be right back.